Have you ever felt like the entire world is suddenly against you? You're trying your best, moving forward, and then out of nowhere, problems start hitting you from every single side. It feels like you're trapped in a corner with no way out. Most people, when they reach this point, they just freeze, they panic, they give up, and they let the situation win. But what if I told you that the moment you feel like everything is over is actually the exact moment your new life is beginning? Today, I want to share a story about a choice that changed everything. Life is unpredictable. We all have those days where it feels like as soon as we solve one problem, two more pop up to take its place. It's exhausting, right? We start asking ourselves, why me? Or when will this end? We often look for a quick escape, but sometimes there is no escape. In these moments, your mind becomes your biggest enemy. It starts playing a loop of every bad thing that could happen. But there's a secret to handling these situations. It's not about how fast you run or how hard you fight. It's about where you choose to put your attention when things go wrong. To understand this better, we need to look at the life of someone, or something, that faced the ultimate no-win situation. Imagine a beautiful forest. It's a hot, dry summer. The ground is cracked, the leaves are brown, and the air feels heavy. In this forest, there is a deer. For days, she has been wandering, looking for just a single drop of water. Her throat is parched, her legs are heavy, and her energy is fading. This deer isn't just thirsty, she's at her breaking point. This is often how we feel when we are chasing a dream or just trying to get through a difficult month. We're wandering through our own forest, looking for a sign of hope or a bit of relief. We keep pushing because we know that if we stop, we're finished. Finally, the deer hears it, the faint sound of rushing water. She follows the sound, her heart beating faster with every step. She breaks through the thick bushes, and there it is, a massive flowing river. The water is clear and cool. To the deer, this isn't just a river, it's a miracle. It's a new life. The deer reaches the edge of the water and bends her head down to drink. But just as the first drop of water touches her tongue, she hears a snap of a twig to her right. She looks up and freezes. There, hiding in the shadows of the trees, is a hunter. He has his bow drawn, and the arrow is pointed straight at her heart. Panic starts to rise, but she looks to her left to see if she can run that way. Her heart sinks. A hungry lion is crouching in the grass, ready to spring. She's trapped between an arrow and a predator. Desperate, she turns around to run back into the forest, only to see the worst sight of all. A lightning strike has started a massive forest fire. The flames are tall, hot, and moving fast. To her right is the hunter. To her left is the lion. Behind her is a wall of fire, and in front of her is the deep, fast-moving river. In this moment, the deer has to ask herself, what can I do? She can't fight the lion, she can't outrun the arrow, she can't stop the fire. Many of us would say this is where the story ends. This is the moment where most people would just collapse in fear. But the deer does something unexpected. She realizes that her death seems certain, and if she is going to die anyway, she decides she might as well finish what she came there to do. She decides to stay calm. She stops looking at the lion, she ignores the hunter, and she turns her back to the fire. She bends her head back down to the water and starts to drink. This is the ultimate lesson on how to stay calm under pressure. When you can't control what's happening around you, you must control what's happening inside you. The deer chose to focus on her immediate need instead of the dangers she couldn't change. This shows us the power of focus in hard times. While the deer is focused on the water, the world around her begins to change. Suddenly, the sky turns dark and a heavy rain begins to fall. The rain is so thick that it instantly puts out the forest fire. At that same moment, the hunter, blinded by the sudden downpour and the smoke from the dying fire, lets his arrow fly. But because he can't see clearly, the arrow misses the deer and hits the lion that was about to jump. The lion yells in pain and retreats, and the hunter, seeing the lion, gets scared and runs in the opposite direction. The deer continues to drink. When she finally lifts her head, the fire is gone, the hunter is gone, and the lion is gone. The forest is quiet and cool. She is alive, not because she fought her enemies, but because she stood her ground and stayed focused on her goal. We are all that deer sometimes. We have hunters in our lives. Maybe it's a boss who is hard on us, or a person who wants to see us fail. We have lions, the big scary problems like debt or health issues, and we have fires, the chaotic events in the world that we can't control. If you spend all your time looking at the fire, you'll forget to drink the water. You'll lose your focus and you'll lose your peace. To truly succeed, you have to realize that you don't always need to solve every problem at once. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just keep doing your work. Keep moving towards your goal with a success mindset. If you stay committed to your path, the rain will eventually come. Your problems will often take care of themselves if you don't give them the power to break your spirit. You need inner peace and mental strength to survive the storms of life. Remember, self-growth is a journey that requires perseverance and a clear goal-setting strategy. When you face your fears with motivation, you develop the resilience needed for overcoming fear. This is one of the most important life lessons you will ever learn. Don't let the noise of the world stop you from finishing what you started. If this story gave you a little more courage today, please hit that like button. It really helps the video reach more people who might be struggling right now. And if you want to keep building your mindset and finding more inspiration, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell. I'm glad you're here on this journey with me. Keep working, keep focusing, and I'll see you in the next one.